Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This time it's an update video about a game I didn't think I'd talk about again, at least not this soon, and that is Neptunia Sisters versus Sisters. You may have heard about it. Several days ago, there's been an announcement about a patch. The patch is going to change several bits of dialogue to make the language a bit softer. So it says here on the Iffy's online store website, it says that the PS4, PS5, and Steam version will have a patch, which is the 1.01 patch, that will change several text and audio lines. Then it says to ensure parity across regions for the Western release, the European PS4, PS5 versions will also receive that patch too, and Steam will be later, at a later time, I suppose. Patch is apparently now live for the PlayStation versions. What I find interesting is that if you check the European site, which shows us this massive logo, it actually says the patch is made to comply with the TESRB rating, which I think is interesting because the language, as you'll see in just a second here, is not any worse than any other T-rated game or any other T-rated game in Neptunia in the past. Now, I worked as a graphic designer, and I've occasionally had to also come up with copy or, in other words, like text like this, like marketing speak. So this could either mean that the ESRB was like, hey, you got to change these bits, or the sentence, this patch was made to comply with the ESRB rating, may just mean that Idea Factory thinks that the new revised text better complies with the T rating, in their opinion, even though the other is okay. You can bullshit it that way, which apparently is something you're not allowed to say, by the way, that word. Not in the Neptunia game anymore anyways. But then again, it's like, why would they even do that in the first place? And I'm pretty sure, as you'll see in a second here, a lot of this language is allowed and will probably be still allowed in future T-rated games. So I'll go over here what some of these things are. So there's 3 columns: previous text, revised text, and then revised audio if there is any. So we'll just go through it here. Hey, those monsters were trying to kick our asses too becomes hey, those monsters were trying to beat us up too. No audio there. So yeah, ass. That's too much for a T rating apparently. Here it says shitty are for evangelists. Just changed to are for evangelists. We're gonna kick your ass. It's gonna be changed to we're gonna beat you up. Also here, just the term piss off is changed to tick off, and it's like, really? Here's bullshit. Just changed to bull. Again, now you've pissed me off. It's changed to let's end this, which technically not really the same thing. Allow me to kindly kick your ass becomes you chose the wrong opponent. There's more of these which are quite similar. I like how grr, now I'm pissed, is just changed to grr. But then it gets a bit weird because now you've really pissed me off. It's changed to lament and suffer. I don't know. I think it's worse to making somebody suffer is somehow worse in my mind than just saying and stating that you're pissed off. And then bastard sword is changed to brute sword. Now this one I think is really weird, where they just changed, the word, bastard as in like, as if you're saying it to somebody like that as an insult. It's changed to die. But isn't that worse? It's like, one's a death threat and the other one is a rude word. So basically they're just like, yeah, let's change that to a threat of death instead. That'll be more family friendly. And also this, you pissed me off, is milder than I'll crush you into dust. I mean, it's like, geez. Imagine somebody just says that to you. If somebody tells me they're pissed off at me, I'm not going to be as worried compared to somebody telling me that they'll crush me into dust, or, they tell me to lament and suffer, or, or maybe shouting die at me. I'd rather have somebody shout bastard at me. I don't really get why it's done that way. I think it's just a bit strange. Also, like, all this time after this game release, why is it, now just something that is, that has to be changed? And these are all words that not even YouTube cares about. I'm just gonna kind of mentally keep track of T-rated games, and just kind of observe the language if I see a change in any of those. But yeah, that's that. I don't really know what more to say. Try to keep your console from updating, I guess. If you don't want this patch. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video, which will hopefully be better and more interesting than, silly little changes like this.